This time on JKGarage, we show you how to take your interior on your 3rd generation Impreza from this to this.
Ooh.
Wow. We're going to start with the map and dome light. They are both DE3175s in the LED flavor. So it's real easy. We're going to go ahead and take our plastic trim removal tool or a flathead screwdriver if you're uncultured swine. Take that up in there and pop it down. Maybe. Okay. And then they're kind of spring loaded and they're kind of hot. Whew. You just pull them straight out and replace them with the LED. You want to make the LEDs are directional, so you want to make sure you test it before you actually set it up in there. So if it doesn't work the first time, flip it around and it should work. There we go. And I'll do that again. This is why I always test them, because I always do them wrong the first time. You also want to make sure you kind of get them seated in there correctly so they don't fall out. Then you can replace the cover here. Good there. And then the dome light is a little tricky. I found the easiest way to come at it is from the corner here. It's kind of strange because the dome light will pop out of the ceiling. Okay, there we go. So just work your tool in there and pop it off. And this is the same exact bulb, changes the same exact way. And make sure you test it. Every single one. I've been wrong so far. And then replace the cover. And boom, done with the front already.
Alright, so the light that prompted this whole LED conversion is this one, since it died while we were installing these sick lights. Let us know if you want a video on those. But first things first, you want to take out your tonneau cover. Then lay down your seats for more room. And we can get in here. And behind the tonneau cover mounting point, there's one screw there. So take that out. Then behind this airbag clip, pry that off. Then send it flying. There's another screw that's really tight, so it has a bolt head on it too, which looks to be 10 millimeters, so you might want to use a socket for that. Yep. Then you get it stuck in there. Alright, and then there's another screw where the tonneau cover mounts when it's pulled all the way tight. Some sick nasty screwed content.
Sorry if you can hear that nice music. The neighbors are having a party.
Then, lastly, there's 2 clips up there.
Yeah, I think you can see.
once all those are out, this should just wiggle out here. Just give it a couple good tugs. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to reach back there. So we have to take off all this next. Alright, to take this whole panel off, since we can't get any access from right here, start off with a Phillips head screw inside this little shopping bag clip. And once you have the screw out, this turns and comes out because there's a little notch in it. Then after that, we can do these cargo hooks. They're hidden behind plastic tabs there. They're 10mm bolts. So grab your 10mm.
That's so depressed.
And you take that one out. Go to the other one right here. Another 10mm. I love 10mm.
We contemplated not showing you guys all of this, but we just want you to know how big of a pain it is just to change this one little bulb.
Alright, so then once that one's out, this thing should just come out. Right?
Maybe.
Oh,
I think you have enough room to wiggle in there.
yeah. So the bulb is right back there. We really just need to pull this back enough to get to the bulb. And it just pulls straight out from where it's in there at.
You definitely want to test this bulb before you put it all back together.
And these are T10 or 168 bulbs. I forget which way is on. I think that's in there. So that's the wrong way. We're on a street today. Take it out, flip it around. There we go. Oh. Okay. Then put it all back together. There's a bunch of clips that need to snap in before you will be able to tighten any of these bolts. But then there's your trunk light. Easy. Alright, lastly we're going to do some license plate lights, and of course you can't just get to them right here, that would be too easy. You have to take apart all this, and just like a lot of things in life, you can take all this off with just a good tug, because it's all just a bunch of clips. So that piece comes off of there. A couple more good tugs for that side. You need to do both sides. Then you go over here and take apart your nice quick disconnect wires for your cargo area lights. Those are just so nice that those were put in there. Then this comes off with a couple more scary but good tugs. And these aren't actually quick disconnected because some guy decided to zip tie these on there. So we'll just prop this up real nice right here. Perfect. Okay, now for the license plate lights. Looks like they're just little sockets that spin out real nice. Look at that. Then you want to take it out. throw in your LED. Throw it at the camera first, and then you put it in. And then you go up to the front real quick. And
Oh, here.
turn on your lights. Is it on?
It is not on.
Okay, so we're gonna get to listen to that beeping.
You could just close the door.
Take it out, flip it. Still not on. Guess we need the key. Don't mind me. Is it on?
It's still not on.
Okay,
We'll be back after a brief word from our sponsors.
Alright, so thanks to our sponsors for that word, but we figured out that these LEDs are a little bit thinner when it comes to the end of it. And so when it fits in there, it doesn't fit in there very well. So get a small little flathead screwdriver and those tabs on each side where it'll make contact with those wires. We're gonna just bend them down a little bit so it's a little bit tighter of a fit. And don't bend them down too much so that you can't even fit the bulb in there.
That's what I did.
But now you can see that gap is a lot smaller in there. And I don't remember which way this went. Not that way. But now you can see that still goes out.
And now it's just much better. But it worked for that one.
And there you go.
It might work, just don't hit any bumps.
Alright, so there's the LEDs installed, and once they're in there, I don't think you'll have any issues with them wiggling out, because it looks like it presses up against the lens in there, so they're fine.
Yeah. You'll probably be alright. If you have to replace any of these bulbs, you might as well make it an upgrade and switch over to the LEDs. It really is a great bang for your buck mod.